You've heard of the Honor Guard for veterans, but did you know there's an Honor Guard for nurses, too? Today's CI Health sponsor is Carle, with more on what the Nurses Honor Guard is and how you can join. Lynette Marks joins me with all the details. Hi, Lynette.
Well, hello.
Thanks for coming by. And I have not heard of a Nurses Honor Guard, so are there similarities to a Veterans Honor Guard and sort of what this is?
In a way, it's definitely to honor someone within that profession.
Okay.
So, and unfortunately, this is to help honor those that have passed.
Got it. So what does that look like? With veterans, obviously there's a lot of flying to Washington, D.C. to see the memorials and things like that. But how does this look for you guys when you're honoring nurses after they've passed? What is that sort of, how does that play out?
Absolutely. So we have a group of volunteers. They are all nurses, and they come together to honor or memorialize the nurse and her profession, or his profession, okay. Everything that he or she has done for their patients, family members. We come together at the memorial services. At times there might be groups of 1 or 2 people. Other times we've had up to 20 different honor guards there at a particular ceremony. It includes the nurses wearing a sash, the lighting of the Florence Nightingale candle, and then also the family members receive a pin.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. So how does someone get connected with this? Is this simply a nomination process? Do they sign up somewhere? How does that work?
So for those nurses that are interested in being part of the Honor Guard, anybody can be a part. You do not have to be a Carle nurse. We welcome anybody from the region. You can contact me through, we have an email, honorguard@carle.com.
Okay.
There's also a phone number, which hopefully will show up on the screen here in a minute or two. So yeah, please feel free to reach out. And for those people that are interested in having a tribute for their family member, same thing, you can contact us at honorguard@carle.com or the phone number as well, and we can go ahead and coordinate a ceremony.
Where did this idea originate? Was it yours?
It was not. I wish I could take the credit, but no. I came into the program late in the game. However, a few years back, we had a very young nurse pass away. She was in the pediatric department, and we had her colleagues. They wanted to do something to memorialize her and to make sure that she got the credit that she was due for all the work that she has done with her patients and their families. So they decided to all wear pediatric type scrubs to her memorial service. After that, a couple of them got together and said, you know what, we need to do this for all nurses, whether they're young or old, regardless of how many times or how long of a career in nursing they were. We just need to honor our nurses here and far.
Well, we think of veterans as serving their country and all the sacrifice. A lot of similarities, actually, with nurses and what you sacrifice and how you give to your community. Is that why you became a nurse, or is that just sort of a byproduct of the job you have?
Somewhat a byproduct of the job, but it's all about caring, and it's about wanting to care for others. And there's so many nurses within our community. A big shout out to everybody, especially right now during these very tough and tragic times that we're going through.
Well, certainly a big thank you from us for all you guys have been doing, especially these last 4 or 5 months. And thanks for sharing more about the program, too. We
Thanks
appreciate
for having me.
We'll get you details on the Nurses Honor Guard on our website. All you have to do for that phone number and email address to see them on your screen, but we will also put them at ciliving.tv. All right, now we'll turn it over to Heather.